Spooky Juice, a Halloween poem by Michael Berry. It was Halloween, the night when ghouls come out, and I was headed to a party that was cool, no doubt. So I did up my hair and I put on my jacket when my girl phoned up and said, "Boy, what's crack-a-lackin'?" I said, "Not much, just going off to Phil's. There's 100 people there, I might as well get ill." She said, "Be careful, no ifs, ands, or buts. I know that when you party you can get a bit nuts." "Listen, Toots, I think you got me all wrong. I'm just stopping by, won't even stay for long." She said, "Yeah, you're right, I'm probably fearing the worst. Just be safe, babe, and have a good 31st. I said bye, and then you bet I was gone. Got to Phil's and parked right in front of the lawn. And when I got inside, it was as packed as you'd think. And then Phil said, "Hey man, can I get you a drink?" I said, "Sure, go on and pour me a brew." And then Phil said, "I've got something special for you. I've got this rare drink that you've just got to see, and this old witch doctor gave it to us for free." All of a sudden, my cool went kaput, that feeling you get when you know trouble's afoot. But they hadn't tried it yet, so I couldn't refuse. I said, "What's it called?" He said, "Spooky Juice." He poured me a shot. I said, "This can't be too rough." Then I took a quick sniff. Man, that's some pretty strong stuff. I held my nose. Man, this sure tastes strange. But when I swallowed that spooky juice, everything changed. All of a sudden, my head started to buzz. It ached so bad I couldn't tell where I was. The world started to blur, and I broke into a sweat. I said, "Phil, can I just go home yet?" And then silence. Everyone froze. And a man in black stood in a nefarious pose. And I knew from the wicked, crooked grin on his face that the spooky juice had sent me to a terrible place. The hooded man looked at me and gave me a point. I said, "Hey sir, what brings you to this hip young joint?" He said, "You've sipped the sacred blood of the great hell beast. You've awoken the demons, now they come to feast." I said, "Cool man, thanks for stopping by." And then he looked at me with his yellow glowing eyes. "Arrogant mortal," he said, "you don't understand. I come here as a warning, the horrors just began." All of a sudden he was gone with a poof. I thought I'd better hurry up before I busted a groove. But the dude was for real, the earth started to shake, and I knew that sip of spooky juice had been a mistake. Then the vents busted open and some goblins came out and said, I bet he tastes good with sauerkraut." Man, I ain't stick around, you know I was gone, 'cause I jumped out the window and rolled onto the lawn. But the grass wasn't grass, it was thousands of ants, and they crawled all up on me and got into my pants. And I said, "Aunt, you think Uncle would mind?" Then I realized my joke was inappropriately timed. I looked to the sky, I saw a demon from hell. He stood about 100 feet and had a horrible smell. He said, "There's the Cretan," and sat on his throne. "Destroy him, my slaves, release the army of bones." I didn't even wait to hop in my ride. I sped off while all the skeletons were right on my hide. I drove many miles straight back to my house, with skellies on my tail like we were cat and a mouse. I ran straight to my bed, got under the sheets, while the skellies at my door screaming, "Trick or treat!" I closed my eyes, man, I was scared as a goose. I said, "I never should have drank that spooky juice." And then suddenly I saw the morning sun. It had all been a dream. Oh man, I was stunned. But if the spooky juice had all just been in my head, what were these bones doing under my bed? Ooh, that was spooky. That was a spooky one.